UFC 330, Makhachev versus Machado Garry. We'll go through each fight of the main card and review it. So, starting with the first fight of main card, Barboza versus Ribovics. So, fight start and Ribovic was explosive, constant on attack. Barboza tried to uh, attack back, try to had a good defense, had a good couple of significant shots, tried his uh, back spinning kick, but Rybovic was too much for him. And you can see the total strike difference in 70 and 30. So in first round, it was, uh, if we go to the first round, it's 47 or 24. So first round was, but at the end of the first round, he somehow he got his wound on his shin. I don't know. He just tried to throw his kick, and it was kind of blocked uh, by the shin of Ribovics or the elbows or whatever. But somehow he got just bleeding bad, and the Rogan and DC was talking about stopping the fight, but yeah, Barboza just being Barboza and just went to the second round. But yeah, it was pretty clear that if he goes to the second round at this point, the way he has beaten up in the first round and having that leg bleeding leg, he was not able to throw that leg again because of the bleeding and wound and pain. So, but he tried. He just in the second round, he just had again one or two very good headshots and try to throw one leg, but yeah, it was not too significant. But yeah, at second round, 1 minute and 32 second, the Ryback was just attacked and it was a TKO. But yeah, after the fight, he showed a lot of respect, and Barboza threw gloves on the ground and just went. So fight went as predicted, minus 750 favorite. Ribovic won as I predicted. So let's jump to the second. That was interesting. Mansoor Abdul-Malik versus Justin. I mean, Mansoor was good, really, really good on his feet. And if you look at the round one, the shots that he threw, 12 shots, it was good shots. But Dustin just absorbed those shots, and Dustin was kind of all rounder. He had many losses on his resume, but he's been there for a longer period of time. He has more experience in the UFC, and he has kind of he's an all rounder. He's good on good on feet, good on ground, have some submission skills. So uh yeah, first round was also mm, uh, went to Dustin's favor because of the takedown that he had to take down and and had one submission attempt, more strikes, more significant strikes. But yeah, if you look at the second round, it was going okay for Mansoor. He was just having more explosive shots. He and then the fight many time in the two couple of time in round one and two as well. Fight went crazy. They just kept throwing shots on each other and then just have a not like a rangy shots or something. You're just standing in front of each other and throwing shots on each other. So it was war for like 30 seconds or 20 seconds for in both 20 30 seconds in both rounds. So but yeah, in the submit when he Dustin got his back of Mansoor and that he had that uh, joke, then after that it was pretty clear that Mansoor has no defense. So I think so. Mansoor needs to do lots and lots of work on his grappling, on his defensive wrestling, because yeah. Doesn't matter how much he has longer reach, he has longer, more physical, more power in his shots. But yeah, he got finished by Dustin, who doesn't look that strong as compared to Monsoon, who doesn't seems like he has a big shots, but yeah. So that one I got wrong. I went with a favorite one, and Dustin got his win. So let's move on again. That I am not sure which one I picked. Yeah, I don't know. I think when I picked Fernandez, maybe I got it wrong. Anyhow, so Julian Turner, it was it was quick, explosive, and it was really unexpected because Fernandez had one or two finishes with his leg kicks. So I was just looking forward to see more of like leg kicks and just giving a hard time to Julian Turner through his leg kicks. And yeah, also he had a good striking power. But man, it was. I think it would be a good fight if it went a little bit longer. But and also Fernandez didn't expected Julian Turner to be turned around and so quick and so explosive in the start of event. So he tries his spinning fist Fernandez, and then he because his back was toward the Turner, he was not aware. I mean of the at that very second he was not aware how and where this punch is coming from, and then when he threw his punches, one of the things so went on his back of the Fernandez, the Julian Turner through, and then yeah, when then he just connected really when he was just turning around his face like this after that spinning fist, and then he got knocked down, and then he had pretty bad shots on his chin when he was down. So and then his eyes like kind of rolled up, just, it called off. So yeah, I think if it went a little bit longer and Fernandez, it is like if he not got knocked down or at that point it get a little longer, the fight would be really interesting. Both were very good strikers and immense power. And I was looking like in the lightweight people coming up with a really long reach, and it was not the case previously. But yeah, they're good. They're just not coming with a longer reach and height, but they're really good. So yeah, let's jump to the co-main event. It was complete domination from the Mackenzie Dern. You just go for each round. I don't know if, except the fifth one, I don't know that Gillian Robertson got any round, but somehow the judges gave uh, 2 rounds, I think so. Just gave 2 rounds, but yeah, maybe. But the first round, more significant strike, one takedown, submission attempts. Yeah, it was really close. Mackenzie was really close to submit, but at the end, but Gillian Robertson got his chin tucked in a way that the whole arm pressure was not on his neck completely, and that's how he just survived the first round. And second round, it was oh okay. So in second round, Gillian has more strikes, but the takedown and then submission ten. Maybe they just gave the second round as well. And this third round, again, Mackenzie. Fourth round, it seems it was more Mackenzie because of the significant strikes and takedowns. And fifth round was, of course, Gillian Robertson. So I think so. They gave uh, second round and third round. But if you look at the second round, there's just three significant strike, and there is a zero significant strike, even though she threw 26. So I don't know which round they gave uh, to Gillian Robertson. other than fifth round. But man, it was complete domination from the Mackenzie Dern. So it also went as I predicted. Let's jump on to the final one. It was and it was interesting at start. It was the first round. It was takedown by the Makhachev, and then but in the second round there was let's go by round. So first round, more significant strike from Makhachev, 3-0 significant, 23 total strike, 10 strike, one takedown, have good control time. Uh, and then second, here you go. So more significant strikes. It was complete domination. One takedown, and the takedown was something to see. Yeah, because it was just after the knockdown, the way he threw his kick, and just after the fight, he was saying that if I have a 10 or 11 number fort, maybe Machado would be knock out. But yeah, it was getting after the clinch, and Machado was going back, and he was not expecting that kick, and then Makhachev threw that kick, and it just landed a half foot kind of landed, or just landed on his face, and it was a knockdown. And then after that, there was a beautiful takedown to he just threw, putting his arm around his neck, and that was beautiful. Round three, not much of a work. Five total, 12 total, five significant, nine significant, one takedown. Uh, yeah, they gave this round to Machado Garry, but yeah, it was. If you compare this with the first round, it was complete dominant. Second round it was complete dominant. The round third that Machado got, it was not dominant round even by the Machado. But yeah, round three, 41 strikes, just seven significant. Seven strike, three significant, two takedowns. So they gave this round to Makhachev because of the significant, I think so, the leg kick and also the some punches that he threw. But again, you don't see this as the dominant round. No, it's not. Compare it second, compared with the first one. So although he got second and third round, so the thing came to fifth round. So people are saying that if the fifth round he got a better or something, then it would be his fight. But even Machado got if Machado have gotten that fifth round, still it would not be the dominant fight or the fight who the winning fight by him. And why? Because compare that. I know that each round is scored separately and then that, but still look who was dominated. If the round one got by the Makhachev, round two got by the Makhachev, it has more domination in it. What he got in third and fourth round, but nothing. Gary got nothing in it. So in round fifth, both similar strikes. So they no significant, but the takedown, the control time, he got it. So I think so. Yeah, one of the judges gave the fourth round to Makhachev, which makes some sense. So fourth and fifth round is a little bit tricky, but fourth round is cleared Makhachev because of this control time and this takedown he got, and after that he's three strikes, but yeah, significant. It's nothing, but still, and but it doesn't make sense to say that it was close. It was not close fight. If you just go through each round and see if one fighter got this round, how much dominant he was, then it's not close fight. But yeah, he just broke the Anderson Silva record and came out as a of those double champ who defended their second belt, and he is there looking for next, which could be the Pratis and Michael Morales. But it was really tough test, and I think so. If he learned some lesson, he got game with improvement. I don't think so that the Pratis and Morales have any skills like the Gary has on the ground or as a defensive from the defensive background to go against Makhachev as he has. There is a different, of course, there is a size and physicality advantage for both of them, especially Morales. But I don't see that kind of defense that Gary has uh, opted by any of those two fighters. That is currently as a big challenge for Makhachev. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.